came across a formula that can guarantee you a 99.99% success rate of starting and maintaining your morning routine. If you want to see exactly what it is, you're going to want to stick around until the end. Tell me if this sounds familiar. You're in high school, college, or you've got a job. You've just finished watching your favorite self-improvement YouTubers talk about their morning routines, and you feel inspired and motivated to do the same. All so that you can achieve your long-term goals and the life you've always wanted. It's now 5 a.m. Friday morning. The alarm goes off, and despite your brain telling you to hit snooze, you hit cancel. All because you're brimming with motivation. You feel the temptation to check the notifications on your phone, but then you remind yourself that gluing your eyes to the phone first thing in the morning is for losers, average people, commoners, peasants. So you ignore that thought and continue with your morning routine. You brush your teeth, meditate for 20 minutes, and then you do
100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run.
Okay, let's be realistic here. You do 40 push-ups. You're now getting ready to start your cold shower, but then that damn voice starts whispering in your ears ever so slightly. You don't want to take it too far. You'll be late if you do the cold shower. Screw you, mediocrity! I'm trying to attain greatness, is what you tell yourself. So you suck it up, you get in the cold shower, and you complete it feeling like a boss. You then do some journaling, eat breakfast, leave the house to start your morning commute. And against all odds, you maintain your morning routine for 2 weeks. But your brain has other plans for you, now that your initial motivation has died down. So you convince yourself that you deserve a break from the discipline. So you decide to take a couple days off. 1 week later, without even realizing it, you're now back to not having a morning routine. So now you're back to mediocrity, and even farther away from the goals you had in the beginning.
You guessed it. This is the part where I enlighten you.
You see, most of these self-improvement YouTubers are correct for the most part when they recommend different activities to be included into the best morning routine. But what they don't talk about is how to structure these morning routines for the average person that has school or college or has a job. And most importantly is how to easily start and maintain these morning routines for your entire life, or at least until for however long you plan on continuing, and not just have them come and go like the seasons. My purpose in this video is not to tell you about the specific practices included in the ideal morning routine, but rather I'm going to share a secret formula with you that has a 99.99% success rate. It's not only going to help you start easily, but also, and most importantly, maintain those morning routines that you've customized for your daily life. So this is it. This is the secret formula. The 20-second rule plus Newton's first law equals 5 a.m. boss. Okay, let's start with the first part. Well, the 20-second rule is something I came across in a book written by Shawn Achor, and it's called The Happiness Advantage, which basically states that if you want to begin a positive activity, all you need to do is make it 20 seconds shorter or faster to begin. And for the activities that you want to avoid, make them 20 seconds longer to begin. What this means is simply making desired activities quicker to start and undesirable ones longer to start. And what I want you to remember before we continue is that this 20 seconds doesn't have to be exactly 20 seconds. You can customize it to suit whatever desired outcome you're looking for. To put it into practice, let's go back to our example from the beginning. Let's say you want to start daily morning meditation. Instead of depending on your own willpower, which you should never do. I mean never, bro. It's better to just make life easier. So here's what you do. First, what you're going to want to do is go to the App Store or the Play Store and download a meditation app. Then find a dedicated area in your room, one that you're going to be using every day for meditation. Then when you wake up, instead of checking your notifications, open the meditation app and then go sit in your dedicated area for meditation, which should roughly be about 20 seconds or less away from you. Let's say you go to the toilet right out of bed. The time it takes for you to go from washing your hands to getting into full meditation position with the app open should be 20 seconds or less. That way you don't give your lizard brain too much time to talk you out of it. Then to make accessing other apps more difficult or longer, you're going to want to download the Digital Wellbeing app, which will limit you from using certain apps at certain hours of the day. And remember that this principle not only can be applied to meditation, but any other part of your morning routine. An object in motion tends to stay in motion, and an object at rest will remain at rest. Newton's first law, and the second part of the equation, but more specifically, it's the practice of mini habits. I just like using Newton's first law because not only is it the core foundation upon which this practice stands, but it also sounds more scientific.
Nice.
Anyway, it's something I read about in a book, Mini Habits by Stephen Guise. And this is that secret sauce. This is what's going to take your life to a whole new level. This is what you're going to use to continue your morning routine without fail every morning.
Just tell us already.
Okay, enough hype. Let me explain. This practice involves taking an activity, any activity you want to do, and just apply to it a difficulty level, just like in video games. Then instead of doing it on max level difficulty, just do the same activity on easy mode. Want to start meditating but find it too difficult to do for 20 minutes?
No worries.
Just meditate for 2 to 3 minutes instead. Want to do 40 push-ups but your muscles just aren't up for the challenge? Where's the problem? Dial it down and just do 5 to 10 push-ups instead. Is the dreaded monster, the cold shower, tormenting your mind? Smack it in the face by successfully completing 30 seconds like a boss. Do you see how powerful this is? Doing this every day, no matter what, is more than possible for even the most laziest of persons you can think of. It doesn't even matter if you're motivated or not. Because the great thing about this method is that you're able to scale up the level of difficulty of each activity over time. Even if you want to take a break after reaching max level difficulty, all you have to do is dial it back down to easy mode. That way, you won't break your streak. That way, you'll be able to continue your morning routine for however long you want, whenever you want, however you want. 20-second rule plus Newton's first law equals 5 a.m. boss. And there you have it. Let me know in the comments down below how helpful this was to you. Now go get it, bro. I'll catch you in the next one.